So we planted some potatoes this morning. We put this tire down. I put some straw in around the bottom, put in a little dirt, and then some compost mixed dirt. You can see a little potato there. There's one right there. There's another one over here. And then I'm going to cover those up with some alfalfa mulch, and then we'll see how they grow, and then we'll keep adding tires as they get bigger. So we are in the bee yard, and the bees are not active today. It's a little windy, and it's also looking like it's going to rain soon. So this morning I came out with the pitchfork and forked up the dirt in this U shape to aerate the soil a little bit. And now we've taken some wood and some old dead tree from the forest and some dirt from the forest and kind of started this U bed. And now we're going to take potatoes and plant them in. I'm also going to take some of the fiddlehead ferns that I found in some of the dirt and see if they'll replant out here. I don't know if it's going to be too sunny, but we'll try it.
Okay, the potatoes are going in the wood byproduct, and then Jamie's covering it with a mixture of some dirt and compost. We've got fingerling potatoes planted up by the house inside one of the tires. And we'll mulch over the top of this. And the final layer will be some newspapers, and we'll wet them down.
Okay, so yeah, good thing Danny said that. So at this point I realized that I had forgotten about the newspaper mulch, which is a weed barrier, and I had not put any of the alfalfa mulch on top of the wood that I was going to cover up then with the newspaper. So in this picture here, you can see to the lower right corner where we actually have basically covered the potatoes that I already planted before I realized this snafu. We just covered those with the alfalfa mulch. It'll be interesting to see how the weed growth is in that portion of the bed versus the other portions of the bed that you can see where the newspaper is covering. So the part where the newspaper you can see here has potatoes, I basically laid down alfalfa mulch, wetted that down, laid newspaper mulch over the top of that. We wetted that down, and then we put little tears into the newspaper just where the potato was going, and added compost, put the potato in, and covered it up with some dirt. And then that last section where I'm all bent over that you can see in this picture, in that section we did that same thing, and we also put alfalfa mulch on top of the newspaper. So it'll be a fun little experiment with these three little designs to see exactly which one works the best for weed control as well as for potato production. So we have three systems here that we're going to try out in this area and see how they work for potatoes. Then we also added a log from the forest, pretty decomposed one, along that side of the bed as I turned up a little bit of the grass and covered it with mulch. We'll eventually cover that with some newspaper on that side and plant something else into it. Not sure what yet.